Forget Ace Ventura. It's Derek Ventura this morning, or Derek Doolittle, I think it'd be better.
That could work as well.
Brilliant.
Oh yeah, I like that, yeah.
He's becoming one with the animals at the DSPCA.
All right, over to you, kid. What's going on?
Yeah, Derek Doolittle, I love that one, guys. Anyway, welcome down here to the DSPCA. We're at Farnham in South County Dublin, right across the morning, just outside the cattery, and I am in my element here this morning. Is that right, Gillian?
Absolutely, we know you love the cats.
I love the kitty cats. Anyway,
yeah.
we're joined now by Gillian Bird and Colm O'Donoghue. And first up, we'll start with you, Gillian. The cattery, tell us how long it's up and running.
Well, obviously the DSPCA have been looking after cats for 184 years this year, but the cattery, as it stands at the moment after the refurb, is just 2 years old. So it's great facility for the animals. It's great, easy for cleaning for Colm and his team, and it's also a great place for people to come and visit the cats.
Now, how many cats have you got in there at the moment?
So we have 15 cats in there at the moment, cats and kittens that are all ready to go looking for homes, and then we've another 35 or more down in our isolation unit, and then probably another 30 or 40 out in foster homes. So
you were telling me, obviously, the weather, now it's obviously cold this morning, but the weather's been unseasonably mild really right across the winter, so the breeding season has been off kilter really.
Yeah, we were getting kittens in right up till Christmas. We're still getting some young kittens in at the moment, which is why certain kittens, like this one, is called Noel. So we've got the Christmas names for the kittens. But yeah, so they have been a lot of breeding, which we wouldn't normally see at this time of the year.
Colm, talk us through the adoption process then, if you want to rehome a cat.
So if you want to adopt, you come up to the cattery and you meet with the cats or the kittens, and we then have a chat with you just to make sure we have the right cat or kitten for you that suits your home. Then we get you to fill out some details for us, and then we'll begin the adoption process with you. Now it is there's an adoption fee, and that helps us cover off things like the neutering. They'll be neutered, they'll be microchipped, they'll have their initial vaccinations and their initial fleeing and worming.
Now, if you want to adopt, another great option, of course, is to foster a kitten or a cat for a couple of weeks just to get you used to the idea and see if they gel with if you have animals at home.
Absolutely, and in particular, if you have another animal or if you're kind of a first-timer for it, going through the fostering process is a good way. Now, our foster department, they're online or on our website, and if you fill out a form, they'll contact you and match you up with cat, kitten, dog, puppy, and then it'll just help give you an idea of what's ahead of you.
Yeah, exactly, and hopefully then they can settle in, you know, with if you have pets or cats at home.
Yes. And if you happen to foster the right one, there's the possibility that you could end up adopting that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Gillian, some of the animals, of course, may be a little bit nervous. They may have behavioural issues as well. So people, obviously, you're dealing with that as well, don't you?
We are, absolutely, and lots of animals, they come in with different requirements and needs, so that's why Colm and his team will interview everybody on a one-on-one basis for each individual animal. And absolutely, and sometimes we have cats that come into us that would be better suited to kind of an outdoor life, a barn life, and we want to be able to rehome those animals. So we are often looking for homes for cats that would not be an indoor house cat, that would prefer to be a little bit aloof from people, but still have somebody who's going to care for them properly for the rest of their lives.
A lot of people are dog people, right? But a lot of people are cat people. And I mean, cats. I have two little boys at home, Annie and Thor. Good morning if you're watching, boys. But they're great pets, really, aren't they?
They are. They're great pets, and they all have unique personalities. So you have some that are just very affectionate and will sit on your knee and want constant attention. You have the others that are like, they're there, they know you're there, but they're like, you know, just give me some food and a nice warm place to sleep, and then, you know, we'll just be pals. But
and especially, I suppose, anyone with mobility issues as well, like a cat is great. They'll sit up in your lap and you can pet them and pat them.
And again, this is where we would make sure we match the right cat, because some cats have a lot of high energy and stuff like that, so you wouldn't want, if you have mobility issues, that wouldn't be the cat for you. But we have older cats that are often looking for homes, and they're just quiet, you know, just want to kind of sleep a lot and stuff like that and snuggle up with you, so they'd be good for people like that.
Gillian, you have a brand new pet memorial garden as well. Tell us about that.
We do. So the memorial garden is basically a place to come and to reflect and think about all the wonderful pets you've had over the years, and hopefully the new ones you might end up adopting from the DSPCA. It's not a place we actually bury the animals. We do have facilities where you could scatter the ashes of your pet, but mainly it's a memorial garden where you can come, you can make a donation, you can put a plaque in place, and you can remember your loved pets. And it's a really nice, reflective place.
Colm, this place place wouldn't be up and running without the money and the support, really, from people right up and down the country to help you out.
Yeah, absolutely. Donations are vital for us. All the animals need veterinary care. There's an awful lot of aftercare, so all the donations are welcome. We also take donations of things like toys, newspapers, towels. These all help us with the day-to-day running of the shelter.
And volunteers, of course, we'd be lost without them, Gillian.
Oh, absolutely. We're doing volunteer recruitment at the moment, so you can check out our website for the volunteer section. We're doing orientation days where you can actually come up and learn all about what we do with the fostering volunteering and the shelter volunteering. And we always need volunteers to
And where
help
can we
us.
find out more online?
So dspca.ie or check out our social media pages.
And this is Little.
This is Noelle.
And this is
Kettle.
Oh, can I take them home?
Yeah, of course you can.
All right, thank you so much for the wonderful work you do. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you joining us here this morning. dspca.ie is where you'll find out more online. But for now, I'm taking the two of them home. Oh, back to the studio. Oh, they're so cute.
Oh God, they'll be buried away in his bag on his way home now, won't it? I don't think he's like kidnapped them though. Loads of texts flying into us this morning about breakfast.
About your breakfast.
Yeah.